Here's the thing nobody mentions in the first 30 seconds of a Whoop video. You don't just buy the hardware, you commit to a required monthly subscription with no way around it, ever for as long as you want the device to actually function. That single fact decides whether this is worth it for most people more than any strap or sensor spec does. Let's get the honest structure out of the way first. Whoop has no screen, no buttons, no display of any kind. All the data lives in the app, and the hardware itself is essentially a sensor you strap to your wrist. That's a real deliberate design choice, not a missing feature. Whoop's whole philosophy is that you shouldn't be checking a screen constantly. You should look at trends over time in the app instead. Whether that philosophy actually works for you personally is worth sitting with honestly before buying. The recovery and strain tracking is noticeably sophisticated, more detailed than most competitors' equivalent metrics, and the sleep coaching has real specific behavioral suggestions rather than vague sleep more advice. Battery life on the 5.0 is noticeably improved over previous generations, several days between charges. Now here's the actual deal breaker for a lot of people. The subscription isn't optional. You can't buy the hardware outright and use it forever. The membership fee is required monthly or annually, permanently, and if you stop paying, the device stops functioning as a tracker entirely. That's a fundamentally different ownership model than a Garmin or Apple Watch, where you own the hardware and just don't get, at worst, a few extra features without paying more. For anyone who's disciplined about actually reviewing the data regularly and values the coaching insights specifically, the subscription cost can be honestly worth it. For anyone who buys fitness gear, uses it intensely for 3 weeks, then lets it sit in a drawer, this is a real recurring cost for a device you might stop using entirely. This solves a specific, real annoyance with the no-screen always-on design. Since Whoop has no display, there's no obvious visual reminder to charge it the way a screen going dark would remind you. The wireless PowerPack lets you charge the strap while still wearing it, which matters more than it sounds. Missing sleep tracking because the device died overnight defeats a big part of the actual value proposition. Battery life on the PowerPack itself covers multiple charge cycles before needing its own recharge. Build quality feels solid, and the wireless charging mechanism is straightforward once you're used to it. For anyone who's already committed to the subscription and wants to avoid missing data due to a dead battery, this is a real practical accessory, not just an upsell. This is the standard, non-wireless charging option, and the honest comparison against the PowerPack above is straightforward. You take the strap off to charge it here, rather than wearing it through a charge cycle. That's a real trade-off. You'll have gaps in tracking during charging, but it's also a noticeably simpler, cheaper way to keep the device powered if you don't mind removing it periodically. Build quality is solid and functional, nothing fancy, just a dependable charger. For anyone who doesn't mind brief tracking gaps and wants to save money over the wireless PowerPack above, this covers the basic charging need without the premium price. All 3 links and current pricing are below, and remember the subscription cost is separate and ongoing. Factor that into the real total cost before buying. If you've actually worn Whoop for 6 months or more, tell us honestly whether you're still using the data regularly or if it became background noise. That matters more than a first-month review.